Alright, Smastian, back again with Roguetech Road to Atlas. In the last episode, we discovered that we need a third mech bay to be active so that we can get access to a third repair bay. Because this amount of time to get everything fixed up and ready to go is, in my books, unacceptable. Now, let's take a quick look at the mech bay. Yeah, we don't have enough ready to go for another mission. So, we're waiting on the Yevil, Meltdown, and Hunchback, I think, in order to get something started. We'll take a quick look at the store. Okay. A Ryokan. They actually modeled the mech in, it seems. Improved shooting, because it's a clan mech. Well, we don't have the money for it, but it's nice to know that it exists. Same old Gauss Rifle plus. Some clan ER mediums, and yes, the store selection did change, which is nice. But currently there's nothing in here that we particularly want. That said, what we do want is some TSMs. Now, are we going to be lucky enough to find them? There's some claws. And claws are good for melee, but we don't have anything kitted to be a melee mech at the moment. A defensive gyro plus. We'll see if we have one first. Do we have a defensive gyro plus? I don't think so. Oh no, wait, we have plus variants. So, never mind. We're not interested in the previous thing. Where were we? Here we were. Some heat banks, heat sinks, heavy ferro, jump jet eye, lower arm, primitive cockpit, padding, cockpit spall, TTS energy, and TTS missile plus. None of these are TSM. So I guess we just have to wait for our mechs to come online. Cool. Now with this, just take a quick look at the mech bay again, because I'm not paying attention as much as I should be. A heavy, a medium, and 2 lights. What kind of mission can we take on with that? I don't think anything too particularly fun. As a matter of fact, what kind of contracts do we have available? We'll just mouse over. We have a 3.5 skull destroy base. Standard battle, high tonnage pirate lance. Yeah, we're interested in this one. But, as before, it's not entirely clear whether or not we're going to be ready for it. Well, we could go into the red, wait for our mechs to finish up completely, especially the heavy mechs, and then try to take on that mission. Financial report is in 19 days. Then the Mjolnir and the Eris are finished in 22 and 37 respectively, although that's going to be much shorter. Because once this one finishes, the Mjolnir is going to get started immediately. Yeah, I say we wait. Poker night. Let's play casually. Morale has increased by 1, as everyone sips on peated scotch, and everyone is having a good time. Cool. Okay. So yeah, a grand total of 15 days in order, or 15 extra days in order to get everyone combat ready. So let's get to it.
Hey boss, we've just
In fact, it's
completed
been
those
lessened
openings.
somewhat because of the completion of the additional engineering bay. Yeah, we're still good for this month. Financial report. A warning. Okay. We just got some news about Rock being a criminal, which isn't really news to us.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Cool. Yep, we're gonna keep to normal spending. I see no reason to fall below it. The Mjolnir and the Eris are actually going to be finished a lot sooner than expected due to the completion of that extra mech bay. How many points did... or, no, engineering. Engineering, please. How many extra points do we get as a result of purchasing this? +7, so yeah. We did get a pretty significant boost to the repair time here.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Cool. And now we're ready to go take on that high tonnage pirate lance, which is right here. And we'll do it for the salvage, because 4N17 is pretty fantastic. Now, getting you folk out of here. Yes, Mjolnir over here, Cataphract. That is to say the Autobot. I keep calling it the Cataphract. I suppose it doesn't really much matter, but whatever. Get Blorks in the Yevil. In fact, we're going to switch things over like so. Bam. Bam. Same sort of deal as last time. Although, first I would like to see our mech warriors in the barracks.
Good to go.
Behemoth, you're well on your way to getting Phantom Mech. But do I want to give you an extra point to Gunnery? I think I do.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Florks, similar deal, get another point in Gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
Commander.
Decker, yeah, we're gonna get your max evasion increased. And heck, we can even improve things there as well. Do we give you +10 to overheat threshold? You're not running a pretty hot mech, so no. I'm going to give you -45 meters to minimum range. That'll make you more accurate overall.
Training complete.
Yeah, we did confirm the selection here. Fang, +10 to overheat threshold. Yes, we're going to give you that.
Commander.
Because the heavy mech that you're now driving is somewhat prone to overheating. Glitch. No, we're waiting on Phantom Mech.
Commander?
Magic here. Magic, we're improving your gunnery first and foremost.
Mech warrior training complete.
Good to go.
Medusa. Extra point to evasion? Yes.
Training complete.
That'll do.
Ready for orders.
Music. Extra point to gunnery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Rock.
Orders?
Gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
Strider. Gunnery. Piloting. Guts. Tactics. We're just going to keep you a generalist for now. We'll see if we need to replace anyone later on.
Training
Or
complete.
what have you.
I'm here.
Wildfire. It seems we were heading towards Phantom Mech, so we'll keep doing that. Okay. Now, we can head to the contract screen. And let's hope there's an Atlas involved. Let us hope. Okay. We unfortunately have to reconfigure this nonsense again. No, keep you there. Blorks and the Yevil. And get myself in the Mjolnir and Fang in the Eris. And deploy. Okay, let's get our boots on the ground and our weapons fired up.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, this is interesting. Keep an eye out for harassing units from the locals. Crap. Okay. We start out in this sort of weird, spread out sort of way. I assume reinforcements are going to be coming from either over there or over here. In fact, we're spawning in the middle of the map, so this is a rather peculiar scenario, all things considered.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
I think I know what I'll do.
No problem.
We'll sensor lock this guy down,
Got a sensor
and it's a
lock.
quick draw. And the high tonnage lands turned out to be largely heavy mechs. We're going to reserve with the rest,
Waiting for the
see how
start.
the situation develops.
I've been sensor locked.
Quick draw is the same variant I think we were facing last time around.
We've got an unknown on sensor.
Okay. I'm assuming catapult. What's the tonnage? 65? I don't know, smells like a catapult to me. No matter. Let's get Fang forward.
Got it.
Okay, it's a standard cataphract variant, ER mediums. Rocket launcher 20, SRM 6+, Ultra AC 10. Armor? Well, the quick draw has less, so let's take it out first. Granted, our numbers here are pretty poor. We're gonna take the shot anyway.
Engaging with target.
Yes, Commander.
That went about as expected. Let's get Decker to move up. And Warlord the quick draw. What's a Hector? Oh yeah, it's this crappy Marauder sub-variant. Or, you know, it's based on a Marauder chassis here in the game. Either way.
Roger.
Okay, 4 out of 5 hits.
Target's taken a critical
And he's
hit.
unsteady as all hell. Let's see if we can knock him down. Move forward in the Mjolnir. And we too will Warlord right now. So yeah. Let's knock him down.
All weapons committed.
I'll also accept a destruction. A complete destruction, but
Critical damage
oh well.
detected.
No such thing ended up happening. But it's not all bad, because now Fang can take his sweet time and just fire at the core torso. In fact, we're going to turn off 2 of our large lasers, just to mitigate heat.
Firing.
And he's gone.
Tango down.
We didn't actually end up coring him, I don't think. Either way, let's move over here, get ourselves out of the line of fire.
Ready for order.
We'll reserve, let them move first. Okay, that went about as expected. He did manage to get a beat on us. But he's also, what's the term I'm looking for? Or turn of phrase? fired his bolt too early. I don't know. Forget the exact turn of phrase I have in mind, but suffice to say, and yeah, it was a catapult. And suffice to say, this guy fired too soon.
Yes, Commander.
With his rocket launchers. This gives Blorks the opportunity to move over to here and get some flanking shots on these fellows now. Or we can sensor lock down the cataphract, I think. Yes, we'll do that.
Got a lock.
Sensor lock him down and make Decker's and my life a lot easier. Oh, I'm blocking his line of fire. Right. Let's deal with the cataphract then. Okay. Let's move over to here. Yeah, there's the reinforcements. Ooh, he doesn't actually have a line of fire at all. Oh well. Let's move over to here then. Yeah.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Alright.
No luck.
Seems we're dealing with largely medium vehicles over there in the reinforcing lance. At least so far.
Standing by.
You know, Blorks, I'm just going to have you sensor lock the cataphract again, because that might be fun. And we'll move you over to here. Over to here.
Piece of cake.
Still in tree cover, I think. Cool.
Receiving you.
Fang, you don't exactly have a good line of fire, but Decker, you do. So take it.
Got it.
Very nice. He's made unsteady now. I should have probably offensive pushed, but oh well.
Coordinates received.
He's gonna move now. He missed a whole lot, and that's nice. Yeah. Okay. Getting the extra hits off on him due to the sensor locking, however, I think was worth it. We'll let the Gauss rifle rest a little bit, and have the PPC and large laser fire now.
Engaging target.
Oh cool, we've already stripped off his legs. Or the armor on his leg. Okay.
Systems holding.
Oh. He's already overheating.
Ready
Alright.
for orders.
You do have a clear line of fire on him, and him. Or do we want you to fire at the catapult? I think we want you to fire at the catapult.
Confirmed. Firing.
I've been using Phantom Mech a whole lot with you, but oh well.
Position confirmed.
Okay.
Damage minimal.
So far, damage remains minimal, as has just been stated, and, yeah. We don't have a whole lot to do here.
Standing by.
It's largely going to be a fairly simple job of dispatching these boys. I think I'll offensive push the cataphract. Oh, we've destroyed his ECM. That'll make things easier.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Right. Fall back to here. Cool.
Commander.
Blorks now, you will sensor lock the cataphract, because we want to take him down as soon as possible.
Locked on.
Sure, you're not getting to fire a whole lot this round, but that's fine too. Cool. He's shut down.
Waiting for orders.
Now, let's continue dealing with this fellow.
Let's see how you like this.
Oh, that was a bit overkill.
One less target.
Okay. We'll move ourselves over to here now.
Got it.
Prepare to intercept these folk. I assume they're missile carriers of some form or other. And let's just try coring this guy.
All weapons committed.
Nearly.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, enemy heavy tank. Interesting. Okay. Couple mediums still moving. Very good. Now, as for me, I think I'll finish the job on this guy.
All weapons committed.
Cool. That makes our job a little bit easier.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
Fang will move you forward.
Heading out.
We'll offensive push this guy. Maybe with one less large laser. Good.
Aye, aye.
Cool.
Something I can do.
Glorix, you're up next. And you finally get to fire this round.
Here you go, moron.
Very nice.
What's up,
Decker. Hell, we'll give you Warlord, why not?
Here it comes.
Cool.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Oh look, it's another catapult. Actually, no wait, that's the same one. I saw something move over in, over to the east here, and I thought it was another catapult making its way over. Turns out I was wrong. Okay.
Good to go.
Decker, if at all possible, finish the job. Very nice.
Enemy down. On the move.
Hell, let's reserve. Cool.
Orders.
Receiving you.
Let's see. I will have a line of fire from over here with the Mjolnir. It's a Bulldog with LRM-20s. Let's Warlord, just for the sake of making this easier for ourselves.
All weapons committed.
Very nice.
Receiving you.
Our numbers from here are 55%. Our numbers from over here are 42. Let's move forward then. Although a part of me wants to sprint forward, because we do get 2 more weapons online as a result.
Understood. Moving fast.
Yeah, let's fire.
Ready.
And Fang, you can fire with your large lasers.
Aye, aye.
Though you'd be running pretty hot if you do. Let's cool you down slightly.
Attacking from
Only
the
fire 2 of them, 1 of them hits.
No
Cool.
retreat.
Ow. Something just hit me with what I believe is an AC-10.
Minimal.
Or an AC-5 plus. Okay.
Standing by.
We already have a lot of damage in on that guy, so let's fire at the Bulldog first.
All weapons committed.
He's gone.
Enemy unit destroyed.
And yeah, this turned out to be a fairly simple operation, all things considered. I'm a bit disappointed. Was that a rack too?
Damage minimal.
No, just 5 AC2s on an AC carrier. Got it.
Receiving you.
Let's move forth.
Aye, aye.
Target the Vedette, and Alpha strike him with everything we've got. And he's gone. Okay,
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
let's reserve, see what this vehicle does. Launches some missiles our way, and we don't see him. Oh well.
Damage minimal.
Good to go.
Lorks, you are going to continue sprinting. Actually, you know, moving you forward doesn't make that much of a difference.
On my way.
Or sprinting you forward doesn't make that much of a difference. So just go with standard movement. Keep your numbers high. And 3 out of 4 hits is exactly what we wanted. Let's... Yeah, we're not gaining a whole lot of ground by sprinting.
Orders?
Well, we are in the forest, so it's to be expected.
Moving to position.
We'll turn off the Rack 5, let it rest for a bit.
Firing.
And it turns out all we needed was the AC-10.
More for the trash heap.
Okay. That just leaves the more heavily tonned vehicle, so let's let it move forward.
For the shot.
Cool. I'm disappointed.
Got a lot.
It's a Shrek. Well,
On the move.
there's no love for you here,
Ready for orders.
and nor will there be life for you. So I'm sorry, Shrek, but today you die.
On it.
Standing by.
Okay, you do have a line of fire. Fire everything.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Very good.
Roger that.
Now for myself, I think we can take him out right here.
Enemy unit destroyed.
That does it for that mission. Blunt. Okay. That was stupid. But anyway, we got a 20% contract payment increase for, well, destroying or reinforcing lance of vehicles. Whatever. No serious damage. I wonder how long we're going to be in repair bay as a result. 10 days? 10 days total, maybe? Will I take a catapult part? Because, if I'm not mistaken, yes, this is the missile variant. The C4. I'll take one of its parts. Although assembling a full quick draw might be good for the cash. Let's see what else there is. There's the AC5 Plus, a bunch of LRMs, medium rifles, MGs, an MG array light, MG heavy, rocket launchers, SRMs, engine ICs, heavy jump jets, TTS ballistic. Yeah, I think we'll try to assemble a full quick draw if we can. All we need is one more part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we got the catapult part we wanted, so that's good too. Okay, 7 days for repairs and 42,000 C-bills. I mean, it's basically 42,000. And yeah, we were pretty close to the 10-day guess. Cool. That slight amount of C-bills did push us over back into solvency for at least one more month. And in the mech bay, we have a whole bunch of parts we don't really care about from a quick draw. So let's get rid of them. Cool. Now we're sitting at 1.5 million. Do we really want to hold on to Black Knight parts? I mean, it energy boats pretty heavily, but I think we have enough energy boats as is. I think we'll get rid of these parts as well. Banshee we hold on to for the time being. Battlemaster, Kaiju, Orion. And the dagger. Okay. So let's see if there's anything in this system that remotely interests us. Ooh. Extremely heavy mech with local government heraldry. Bait for a trap. I smell an assault mech. Well, let's first get our heavy mechs back online. We can manage this a lot better. Get these two done first, and then, yeah. Very nice. We still have time in this episode, I think, in order to do another mission, so, let's go for it. Same roster as last time, everyone's fit and ready to go. None of them are fatigued, I think. But either way, yellow. Alright, let's get down on the ground. See what we're in for. Hopefully, this 4-skull mission isn't going to go as poorly as the one we took on with just a while ago, where we nearly lost an arm off the Eris. Either way, enough waffling. Okay.
Bandits.
Interesting. So we have a light mech, of all things, and a couple of supporting units.
Receiving you.
I think what I'm going to try doing is immediately taking out the support units. No reason leaving them alive.
Engaging with target.
1 out of 3. Not the worst possible outcome, but
What's up, Commander?
still somewhat subpar. Okay, and there's our 100-ton mech. Okay. Let's hope it's an assault.
Engaging target.
Oh, come on. He only has 1 point of armor left there. Let's take him out.
Commander. Confirmed.
Rack or Ack? I think I'll use the Ack. Wrong armor part. Oh well. Let's get forward. I think so long as we take this guy out, he won't be able to spot us. Cool, let's fire these. That's not a scimitar, that's a bunch of buildings, but I'm glad that I'm blind or something.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Okay, good. I was half expecting enemy reinforcements to come from behind us, but glad they didn't. 3 Gauss rifles. 4 Gauss rifles. Is this a Gausszilla? Because that would be incredibly annoying.
Damage minimal.
Standing by.
Okay, let's sprint Fang forward into the tree line. What is it? It is a Gausszilla. Oh boy. Seems to be under-armored. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Let's turn off one of the lasers. I want you to be as little into the overheat as possible, and it was just enough to get that side armor.
Vehicle killed.
Okay, missiles coming in. It's a Panther. Let's try to eliminate it as fast as possible.
What can I do you for?
Although apparently we don't have a good line of fire on him. And here we expose ourselves to the Gausszilla in ways that I don't want to be exposed. So let's sprint into the forest. Gives us a tiny bit more evasion.
Got it.
And yeah, we'll fire with everything at the Panther. Okay.
I've been sensor.
And Blorx has been sensor locked down, which is not good. Especially given the present state of affairs. Oh well. Let's get myself over to here and fire everything we have at the Panther.
All weapons committed.
What's up, boss?
Decker, you are next. Sprint you over to here.
Acknowledged.
Fire everything. With Warlord turned on. Yeah, I want to try to take out the Panther.
Copy that.
Well, at least we took out his main weapon.
Target's taking a critical hit.
And Blorx is completely exposed. Okay, cool. Double sensor lock. This is terrifying. Let's hope his armor holds against multiple Gauss hits. Okay, only 2 of them came in. Okay, 1 miss, and another miss. Good. Okay. You're a nuisance. Get out of here. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Fang charges 4th in order to spot the Gausszilla. Yeah, we're alpha striking him. It needs to happen.
Firing all weapons.
Okay, good. We've made him unsteady. And Fang has been sensor locked. Okay, cool.
Waiting for orders.
This gives Blorx all the opportunity he needs to shoot, although a part of me wants to move even closer forward, and those numbers are way better.
Position
And we even
confirmed.
have access to medium pulses now.
Consider it done.
Stability check has failed. Okay, cool. Didn't really talk about it before, but in missions like this, what I was usually expecting in the past was something like, yeah, full heavy lance right here, and then like, you know, a slightly milder supporting lance coming in from over here or over here. But as it turns out, since he's only got very light support, we can just charge him down pretty easily.
Receiving you.
Let's leg him.
All weapons are go.
I mean, what are the odds that we get to spook him?
Roger.
Yeah, sight lines are pretty bad, so let's move forward a bit and continue legging. Sensors impaired. When he gets back up again, which is now, he's going to have a much more difficult time hitting us. Okay. As stated, he's going to have a much more difficult time hitting us. Except, you know, when he gets a lucky shot straight onto a leg. No matter. Core Torso's a bit weak on the Yevil right now. They also have an assault mech over there. And what I'm assuming is a catapult. Or is that a 85 tons? An awesome, a battle master? I'm not entirely sure. SRMs we can still deal with from this guy. While this guy is still nerfed, I want to get him done with. Rack 5.
I'm losing ammo
Okay.
over here.
Alternate plan. We get rid of these guys, and then extract out if possible, although the extraction zone is likely to be over there. Which is hilarious. Or which would be hilarious.
Commander.
Let's move with Blorks first. I could give him Vigilance. He's been taking a lot more fire than I'm comfortable with him taking. Okay, head hit. Pilot injury is very nice. Let's rotate ourselves to the back a bit.
Confirmed.
Damage minimal.
Okay,
Yes, Commander.
I'll shoot first, then follow up from Decker if he gets unsteady.
All weapons committed.
Okay, he's unsteady again.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Let's move over to here. Who's been sensor locked?
Got a lock on me.
Blorks. Of course it's been Blorks who's sensor locked.
Orders?
Fang, do you want to try toppling this guy? I mean, your numbers are good. Okay, minus the heavy machine gun. And you know what? Minus the mag shot. Although, it generates a tiny bit of heat, but I want that heat for movement.
Firing.
Okay, engine destroyed. Gausszilla gone.
Target eliminated.
Bit disappointing, but you know what? We'll manage. I was having to get all 5 parts, but I guess we're gonna have to deal with only getting 4. Decker then, finish him off. Good.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay, we'll see now how the situation develops. Let's hope we can maybe salvage a Rack 5 off of this guy. That would be pretty nice. Yet more missiles. Okay.
Receiving you.
Blork's Reserve. I know I gave you Vigilance, but I want to see what this regulator does. He moves closer. And he attacks the rear. Okay.
Warning. Armor.
In that case, let's return the favor. Okay. Someone sensor locked Blorks.
Enemy sensor lock detected.
Or was it me who got sensor locked? No, I think it was me. Yep, it was me. Blorks, if you please. Okay, his side is exposed. Let's fall back a bit.
Aye, aye.
-9 heat. Okay, we have some sort of heat dissipation, no doubt. Turn off one of those. Turn these back on. And fire. Good, it's gone.
Firing.
One lance destroyed.
Mover down.
It wants us to destroy enemy reinforcements. It is not giving us an extraction option. Okay.
Got it.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
Good to go.
Alright. Another 100-ton mech. Is that an Atlas? We're pretty scuppered at the moment, though, but it's first off not giving us the option of really retreating out anyway, so I mean, why not see what we are dealing with? Let them move first. Just a whole bunch of LRMs. Grasshopper, okay.
Ready for orders.
Blorix will move you over to here.
Okay, I'm on it.
Whole bunch of missiles still. We might have to extract out. This is
Standing by.
sort of looking hairy.
Ready for orders.
Although we still have the option of just moving the Mjolnir forward a bit. We do get spotted, however. Let's give myself vigilance then. And end. Christ alive. Well, we did mitigate a lot of the incoming damage there.
Standing by.
Fang, if you'd be so kind, I want you to start getting shots in on the Grasshopper.
Down.
Turn off the mat. Just turn these off. Large lasers only. Yeah, 2 large lasers only.
Got it.
Okay. One of them did make it through.
Ready
Decker,
for orders.
I'm gonna put you forward,
Aye, aye.
give you Warlord, and fire.
Affirmative.
Everything hit. Very nice. Not a whole lot of movement out of me, but, you know, we'll deal.
All weapons eliminated.
Ah, missed with the PPC, damn it. Grasshopper does not lose his unsteadiness due to the jump. Although he had a lot of pulses. Which was semi-scary.
Hey, Commander, I'm taking some hits, huh?
And he multi-targeted. What a guy. He's still wasting our time. Come on. Oh well. Okay. How's the situation looking now?
Standing by.
Decker, just give him everything you got. Cool. Fall you back a bit.
Confirmed.
Stalker. Okay.
Damage minimal.
Receiving you.
In that case, Fang, since he's still not toppled over, I want you to make him fall. We're also alpha striking because I want this thing gone as fast as possible.
Orders.
Blorx, you do not have a shot on the head, unfortunately, but... well, give him hell. And the camera's being very nice to us.
That's a critical.
Okay. Let's move over here.
Move order received.
Missiles on the Mjolnir. Okay. What about that thing? Still more missiles. Christ's sake. I mean, this chip damage is becoming annoying as hell. What does a Stalker have? A bunch of SRMs, an LRM-10, and lasers for days. Okay. First things first, I want this Grasshopper destroyed. Good.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Let the Stalker make the first move. Good. Also, Stalker is apparently classified as a heavy mech in this case. I don't know why. Thought they were assault mechs. But apparently
Ready for
I'm
orders.
wrong in that. Okay, what do we turn off? One of the large lasers. Everything else... yeah. Everything else fires.
Aye, aye.
Okay. Let's charge over to here.
Moving to position.
Lorks,
Waiting for orders.
you have a better line of fire from there.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, nearly made him unsteady.
What's up,
With
boss?
this, we should be able to tip him over the edge, but just in case, we are going to, we're going to offensive push just to put him into the next initiative phase.
Giving him everything I've got.
Arguably, I could have waited until next turn to do that and just kept the good
No
numbers
joy.
on Decker, but oh well. Let's move him forth. Maybe these folk will, yay, they do consider retargeting onto the Autobot. Very nice. Okay. Fang.
Receiving you.
You're still overheating this way. Oh well. Take his shots, regardless.
On it.
The SRMs are a bit more valuable than the large lasers for steadiness damage anyway. Lorks,
Yes, Commander.
you don't have a line of fire. Decker, you
Commander.
do. Okay, he's passed a stability check. That shouldn't be the case for much longer, however. You know. That shouldn't be the case for much longer, however.
All weapons committed.
There we go. And Blorks,
Good to go.
well, you are going to need to move yourself in order to get core torso shots.
Lock it in.
And he's gone. Cool. That is a kill. Okay, we do get sensor locked by one of the assault mechs. And it's a Kaiju. It's not an Atlas, it's a Kaiju. Double plus PPCs all over the place. He's out of LRM ammo, but he still has an Ultra AC-5 to deal with.
Ready for orders.
Christ. Okay. Let's sprint back a bit, let him come to us.
Got it.
Orders.
Everyone's going to have a chance to cool down as well. Reset their alpha capabilities.
Got it.
So, yeah. I think this is our best option at the moment. He did have a line of fire, but fortunately he missed.
Damage is minor, Commander.
It's because one of us is sensor locked, no doubt. Let's reserve while we're evasive. Kaiju decides to fall back. Okay. Okay, I see how it's going to be then. Let's give Fang Phantom Mech. Charge him up. And it's another Stalker. We'll give Fang Vigilance. And Alpha Strike. Okay. It does move. However, he wastes his shot, and that's just as good. Alright.
Receiving you.
In that case, Blorks. You're going to charge over to here, start flanking him. Or do we sensor lock? No, we fire.
Firing all weapons.
Receiving you.
Decker, Warlord up. Fire. Okay, 3 out of 5 from what I saw. Can I get into a line of fire? I cannot. Damn it. No, I can. Bam. Warlord up.
Full throttle.
And we fire. Okay, cool.
Sensitive.
Again, this Gauss Rifle Plus is proving to us that it can get hits with low numbers, even when our other weapons with high numbers seem to be unable to do the same. Mag shot off. No. Large laser off.
Confirmed.
Okay, he's failed the stability check. Very good. We'll get back into the woods.
Roger.
Lorks, open up that chest torso. Chest torso. Yeah, I can English and so can you. Yeah, okay. Fall back to about here. Decker, finish this job for a can opener. He's dead. Good.
Enemy down.
Okay. So far, so good. Let's reserve, see what the Kaiju does. He's multi-targeting.
Light damage, Commander.
Warning. Weapon system.
Okay. Fine. Well, we saw what he did, and we're not too happy about it. So we'll let him know. You know, we're going to give me Vigilance just on the off chance he does even more damage to us somehow. Yeah, 70% chance to hit. This time it doesn't. Okay.
No damage detected.
Let's fall back to here. Fang.
Receiving you.
Move up. And fire.
Confirmed.
Okay, we've made him unsteady.
Yes,
Lorks, get some better numbers, please. Those are good numbers.
Commander. Firing a full salvo.
Okay, he's failed the stability check. This thing is still going to be a nuisance to us. Because he's got a lot of armor.
Waiting for orders.
Decker, get some better numbers. Thank you.
Affirmative.
Headshots, if you please.
Acknowledged.
That'll also do.
Think
Okay,
we hit
gets
something
up.
Good.
He's gonna have a much harder time hitting us, hopefully. Although we've seen how that's worked out before. Okay. Only one of the PPCs hit. And that's fine.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Cool. It's time for me to take a bit of revenge. A bit of revenge, please.
No damage detected.
Revenge, where are you? I can't see you. Are you there, Revenge? No? Okay.
Locking on target.
Cool. He's
Take
panicked.
that. Heading out.
Ready for orders.
Let's see what Blorks
On
can
my
do
way.
about that state of panic he's in. Or
I'll make them dead.
engine destruction is not what I was looking for, but we'll
Tango
take
down.
it. Well,
Mission
that was
successful.
difficult. Ugh, could have gone way worse. But, yeah, okay. We'll deal with the loss of an arm again. Actually, it occurs to me, not a whole lot of cash gotten, but this time around, we didn't actually, we actually lost an arm as opposed to just nearly losing an arm. Oh well. Hand actuator, PPC++, and large laser++ destroyed, but we can replace those. We have the technology, and look at the numbers on Blorksy Boy here. He's just getting so much experience. Decker, too. It's like putting me and Fang to shame. Like, it's almost embarrassing. No injuries is another good thing. We've got four Gausszilla parts. Reduced PPC heat gen, Kaiju, King Crab. Or King Crab Kaiju variant. Stalker 4P. And a Stalker 3H. This one's more missile oriented. I think we're going to attempt to assemble the Gausszilla. But first, we are going to take a look at the rest of the things we have here at our disposal. Large X pulses, not so much. Double plus PPCs are also pretty fantastic. And there's the Rack 5. You know, much as I'd like to have a Gausszilla, it's no Atlas. So I think the way we're going to do this is, where's that Rack 5? We're taking the Rack 5. And beyond that, we've got a heat bank, a bunch of heat sinks for days. Improved heavy jump jet. Patchwork materials tier 3. Okay. Targeting computer. We're gonna do it like this. Okay. Some grasshopper parts. Gauss rifle, one of the double plus PPCs, very nice. We know which mech we can put that on. And we have to deal with 187,000 in repairs and 21 days. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to quickly go to the mech bay. Take a look at our grasshopper, Mjolnir variant. Stop work on it. Refit, because we can do so quickly. Replace. Yeah. Weapons. Where is it? PPC++. We want the evasion ignoring one. The plus damage and minus 10 heat is nice, but this mech runs pretty cool, so that's not at all an issue for us. As a matter of fact, how cool are we running? 84 heat sinking, 85 alpha. You know, we're going to go with this. Much as it was nice to have the large laser plus, I think we'll save those for something else. In case they need to be replaced at any point in the future, heaven forbid. But, yeah. Let's get full armor. We don't want to be losing those. Let's go up to 120 on the legs for the time being. What's the difference in weight between the large laser? 5 and a 7? 7. Yeah, okay. So we do have less space to deal with now. We already have a Gyro XL, Endosteel, Ferrofibrous. Do we have an Engine XL we can use? Engine Light. 4 slots reserved, but we don't have the slots for it. Okay. Alright. How are we going to compromise then? Because I want max tonnage in terms of armor, because this thing is actually fairly light as far as armor is concerned. And I find that to be quite stressful. Yeah, no, I remember now what the deal was. Improved Gauss and PPC damage. I'm tempted to go for compromise here. Compromising the armor in favor of, but as we've already seen, that is not exactly a good solution. Yeah, screw it. Back to the combo we had before. Let's not be idiots. Cool. Max the legs then. And... okay, that's strange. Oh yeah, we got hit there, didn't we? Okay, up to max. Okay. This'll do. Let's go. Let's quickly manage tasks. Mjolnir all the way at the bottom. You two up front and center. We'll close that. We have 2 million in the bank, and with that, we're wrapping this episode up. Well, things are starting to heat up a whole hell of a lot. We're getting much closer to spotting assault or Atlas mechs on a frequent basis. But in the future, I think we're going to take some missions for money, and maybe for some salvage in order to improve the survivability of our mechs, because things are dicey at the moment. That said, leave a like, leave a comment, or leave a subscription, or do whatever else you feel is good. I have been Smastian, I'll see you on the battlefield, and have a good day.